Hey, everybody, welcome. This is No Bones About Wrestling. I'm one of your hosts, Asa. Hi. Switch is going to be joining me very soon, and this is AEW Weekly. We're going to talk about Dynamite and both episodes of Collision from last week. We're going to give our bone ratings for the matches, which, if you're new, we rate things in bones, not stars. 0 bones is terrible, 5 bones is excellent. We're going to give you the top 5 rankings for men, women, and teams in AEW. We're going to talk some AEW news and rumors and things, and we'll do a brief preview of Dynamite tonight. And as Eric Tate says, thank God, no 3 hours of AEW tonight. Yeah. I love AEW, but 8 to 11, I'm just not, which I've done the last 2 weeks or the last 3 weeks or whatever. I just was not doing that. Switch, welcome.
What's up, bro?
What's up? Switch is coming at us live from vacation.
Live in the Explorer.
Yeah. Well, thank you for taking the time to join us. That is dedication.
Oh, you already know, man.
We're going on vacation next week, so we may not do any shows. We may do AEW Weekly, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Hey, bro, if you need a week to recharge, man, take that week and recharge, man. Y'all been grinding hard this year, man. Y'all deserve a little break.
That's true, but I like to do it every week if we can, keep it up. Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see what we do.
Eric Tate saying, "Hi, Switch."
Oh, hey, Kay. What's up,
Oh, yeah, Kay Fabulous is doing the chat for us tonight.
Gotcha.
That's who you hear, everyone. It's Kay Fabulous. All right, let's get right to it with the TV reports. AEW Dynamite, May 27th, they were in Philly, and they had a big increase in viewers, 704,000 viewers on Wednesday.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty good for them nowadays. When CM Punk was on the show, they used to average over 1 million, and then when he left, things went downhill. But 704,000, AEW's hot. They're creeping back up.
Yep.
Opening match, everyone was banned from ringside. We had Chris Jericho beat Ricochet. Very good match. Jericho he consistently shows he's still got it. I gave it 4.5 bones out of 5.
Yep, I gave it 4.5 too. Got my sheet with me.
Next match seemed kind of randomly thrown together. We had 1/3 of the World Trios champs, Orange Cassidy. We had the newly returned Brian Cage of the Callis family. We had Roosh, and we had the insane Leo Rush. And this was a very good match, too. Very good 4-way. Didn't seem like a clusterfuck. Everybody worked well together, I thought. Roosh hit You Get the Hirons and pinned Leo Rush. And I gave this 4.5 bones out of 5. What'd you say?
I gave it 4 bones out of 5 because I felt like you said, I felt like it was just thrown together.
Yeah. Can you turn yourself up a little, or do I need to turn you up? Can you try and turn yourself up a little?
Let me see.
While he's doing that, Eric Tate says,
Wait, Kay, can we use your audio?
I just disconnected myself, but
Oh, why? You're doing the chat.
I know, but I removed myself from the. I don't know how to fix it. Hold on.
There you go. How's that?
Okay.
Mine's is all the way up now.
That's a little better. But we're going to try and use Kay's audio, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll just turn my mic off, right?
Yeah.
Do I have to put the thing in?
Yeah.
Hang it. Where is it?
My purse.
Will you get it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to go on, and we'll get the audio fixed in just a minute. The audio for us. Hopefully the listeners, the viewers and listeners are fine. But yeah, it did seem just thrown together. It seemed like Tony Khan just picked like the first 4 people he saw backstage and were like, you're in a match. All right, Owen Hart quarterfinal. We saw Brody King beat Claudio Castagnoli. I thought their styles didn't really go together. They kind of clashed. Not a lot happened in this match, I didn't think. Brody King got the win, advances to the Owen Hart Cup semifinals. I gave it 3 bones out of 5.
That's crazy. I gave it 3 bones too. And I don't know why, but this is not the first time that their matches have fell short of what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
Hold on 1 second, Switch.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I have to put myself on the stage.
All right, that's fine. Switch, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you fine.
Okay, good. That's better. Okay. Up next, we had a women's tag match. Ty Mello, and Anna J. They beat Enhancement Talent, Ava Everett, and Allie Catch. It was a squash match.
Yep.
We had another Owen Hart quarterfinal. The national champion, Mark Davis of the Callis family, beat the man from whom he won the title, Jungle Jack Perry, hit him with a twisting pile driver and got the pin. I gave this match 4 bones out of 5.
I also gave it 4 bones out of 5. Did you see how he knocked her out of his boots?
No, I don't remember that.
He did something on the apron. It was like, I want to say it was like a pile driver or a power bomb on the outside of the apron.
Yeah.
And Jack Perry's shoes came off. And so he was fighting the rest of the match barefooted.
I do not remember that. Nope. So that was it for Dynamite. And then they immediately did 1 hour of Collision on May 27th. We opened up with a trios match. We saw Will Ospreay team up with Pac and Continental Champion John Moxley of the Death Riders, and they were accompanied by Marina Shafir, and they beat the Rascals in a very good match. The Rascals always impress me. Ospreay had an armbar on one of the Rascals. I still don't know their names, honestly. And he got the submission win. I gave this one 4.5 bones out of 5.
Yeah, I also gave it 4.5. It was a good opening match.
Oh, yeah.
Eric Tate saying, "Sun is so bright there."
Where's he talking about? Probably.
I think he's talking about, look up behind you.
Behind me? Yeah, the sun's bright here. Yeah, this room is like half windows that we're in. Up next, we had Andrade El Idolo, and he took on Ace Austin, who was accompanied by the Bang Bang Gang. And Andrade got the pin and the win. Gave this one 4 bones out of 5.
Yep, I gave it 4 bones out of 5 too. Andrade been killing it.
Yeah, and another impressive showing by Ace Austin, who never gets to win a match, though. And our main event on that episode of Collision, it was a lights-out Philly street fight between Hikaru Shida and Chris Statlander. Statlander hit the Night Fever for the pin, and this was a really good match, better than I expected. I gave that one 4.5 bones out of 5.
Yeah, it started off slow, but it picked up, and I ended up with 4.5 bones too.
Yeah. All right, and then May 30th in Huntsville, Alabama, we did another episode of Collision. We started off with a World Trios title match. We saw Orange Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong of the Conglomeration, and they beat Trent Beretta, Lance Archer, and Rocky Romero of the Callis family. Orange Cassidy pinned Romero after a lazy elbow drop. They gave that 4 bones out of 5. That was a pretty good trios match, but we knew who was going to win the whole time.
Yep, and who was getting pinned? I also gave it 4 bones out of 5.
Yeah, Rocky always takes the pin. Then we had a 5-minute eliminator match where if you go the distance with the champions or beat the champions, you then earn a title shot. So we saw the champions Divine Dominion. They took on Ty J, and this was a 5-minute time limit draw. So Ty J now have a title shot coming up. It was just a decent match. I gave it 3 bones out of 5.
Yeah, that's all I gave it to, 3 bones out of 5.
And then we saw Hazuki. I'm not sure if this was her AEW debut or what, but she's in the Owen Hart Cup, and here she beat Maya World. Gave this one 3.5 bones out of 5.
Yep, also gave it 3.5. Maya looked good in her loss though.
Yeah. Then we had a non-title match. We had the Ring of Honor Pure Champion Lee Moriarty, accompanied by Shane Taylor. What is it? Promotions.
Yeah, STP.
And Moriarty beat Tim Bosby with a crossface submission hold. It was a squash match. And then
hey, on that though, on that match though, yo, I think Bosby could be a real player. He's a big boy.
Yeah, he's in the independents. I forget where he is. Maybe Memphis.
Okay.
But he's like wherever he comes from, he's a big deal there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of him until last week, but I checked that out. Yeah, I think Memphis. I could be wrong about that. Next up, we had Death Riders. Continental champ John Moxley teamed up with Pac, and they were accompanied by Wheeler Yuta and Marina Shafir. And Moxley and Pac beat the Infantry, accompanied by STP. Moxley hit the paradigm shift on one of the Infantry members and got the pin for his team. I gave this one 4 bones out of 5.
Yep, I gave him 4 bones out of 5 too.
Eric Tate saying on June 28th, there are 3 PLEs.
Oh, yeah. June 28th, we got TNA Slammiversary. NXT is doing a show. And AEW is doing Forbidden Door.
Wow.
So the only one of those, I don't know about you, Switch, but the only one of those 3 I'm gonna watch is Forbidden Door.
Forbidden Door and the TNA, because Slammiversary is like their WrestleMania.
Yeah, but those 2 are gonna kill TNA. You know, it's not gonna be a lot of eyeballs on that TNA show. I don't think.
Nah.
Fasby saying finally it's on. Switch still at the beach.
Yep. But he's here for AEW Weekly, and then he'll be back. Well, we're doing this. We're doing a Dynamite watch along tonight. Switch won't be on. We're doing a JCW Lunacy watch along tomorrow night, and then we are taking a break for like I don't know, 12 days or something like that. Something like that. It can't be that long. You know, it is that long. We're taking a break for like 12 days. All right, what's next? The Dogs beat the Guns, accompanied by Juice Robinson and Ace Austin. Connors hit a spear on Austin Gunn and got the pin. Very good tag team match. Gave that one 4.5 bones out of 5.
I gave it 4.5 bones, but I don't like how they had my boy come back and take a loss in this first tag match. They could have put the Dogs against somebody else. I don't need the Bang Bang Gang to be taking any more losses now. We need to build them up.
I hear you. I agree. Too many losses. They're looking like a job squad kind of deal.
Yeah, Ace Austin lost earlier, and then you let the Bang Bang Gang brothers lose. Although Ace Austin did come out in the intro with them, I did like that. I've been clamoring for that.
Yeah. Looked like part of the team, finally.
Mm-hmm.
Up next, we saw Brian Cage and Jake Doyle, a pretty formidable tag team, and they beat Jimmy Wild and Tommy Mars. Doyle pinned one of those guys after a sit-out powerbomb, and that was a squash match.
Yeah, I really like that. I like that pairing. Doyle and Mark Davis look good together, but I hope that they keep it with these 2, Cage and Doyle. I like how they look together. That's another tag team that could be formidable in it. So, yeah, I'm all about that.
Yeah, definitely. Main event of Collision was an international title match. Konosuke Takeshita defended the title against Daniel Garcia of the Death Riders. He was accompanied by John Moxley and Marina Shafir. Takeshita hit the Raging Fire to get the pin. Very good match. 4.5 bones out of 5.
Yep, I also gave it 4.5.
So, Twitch, what
Great
would you
match.
say? Sorry to interrupt you. What would you say for match of the week? What would you give it?
Just because I'm biased, it would be between the Jack Perry match and Mark Davis or the Garcia and Takeshita. So I'm going to go with the final match, Takeshita and Garcia. I just love watching Takeshita work.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go with Ospreay, Pac, and Moxley versus the Rascals.
Okay.
I really enjoyed that trios team of Ospreay, Pac, and Moxley. I thought they were awesome together.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting combo there. All right, so that's your TV for last week. Let's get into discussing some things. So this week on the Ariel Helwani show, Mick Foley said, quote, "I have one more last good match in me. I just believe all the stars would have to align. It would have to make sense." So Switch, whom would make sense for Mick Foley to face if he has one more match?
There's only one.
Last week.
There's only one person.
Yeah.
Yeah, MJF.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah.
It has to be. I don't see anybody else making sense. It would have to be MJF, but I don't know. I mean, Mick says he got one more one-on-one match in him, but I still think he needs to be in a tag match. So I could see Darby and Mick Foley against MJF and maybe somebody we're going to talk about a little bit later, and we'll get to that.
Yeah, I agree. Same thing. Foley and MJF. I don't want Foley to have another match. He's had a hip replacement and a knee replacement. I think he needs to call it quits, or needs to keep it quits, rather. But if he is going to do a match, you're MJF. I mean, the microphone battles alone would hype the match up enough to make it worthwhile. Yeah.
Eric Tate saying might be at World's End.
That's kind of why World's End, Eric? Is that just a guess?
I think because it's the final pay-per-view of the year, so it would have the rest of the year to build towards it.
Yeah. It just
has a copy of World's End 2024 on Blu-ray. They want to sell me. Get in touch with me at No Bones Wrestling. That's at No Bones RASSLIN on X.
It's the missing piece.
I have every AEW pay-per-view except World's End 2024. So get at me if you have a copy.
Man, it just looks like Mick Foley hurts with every step he takes.
Yeah.
That's what worries me.
Yeah, he lost 100 pounds with DDP yoga. And
stuff.
So he's getting around.
Yeah,
better.
He looked good.
He looks better. I wouldn't say he looks good.
Compared to how he was before he did the DDP yoga?
Right.
Yeah.
Cosby saying World's End with MJF always.
That's the way it seems, yeah. Of course, World's End is that pay-per-view where Adam Cole revealed himself to be the devil to MJF.
In the most anticlimactic way possible.
Yeah, sitting in a chair. All right, Jim Ross's contract is up in August. Should Ross re-sign, or is it time for JR to hang up the headset?
I'm sorry. The kid in me is not going to say he needs to retire. I say sign him back, maybe for a little bit less than what he's getting now. And you can, as long as he is still the way that he was when he just did this last one, you could bring him in for big time matches or for a match here and there. He doesn't need to be a full-time commentator, you know, but you could bring him back every once in a while. I think you can re-sign him and do something like that. He deserves that.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, it doesn't need to be all the time. I don't think he's sharp enough, honestly, mentally, to do it full time. But just a match here and there would be good. I heard Ross say he was not particularly happy with only doing one match at the Double or Nothing pay-per-view. That may be all they keep him doing is like one or two matches at a pay-per-view, you know, which I think would be best, really.
Cosby saying JR versus Cornette in a ladder match.
I think that might be the end of JR there. And he took a fall the day of the Double or Nothing show and injured himself. So I don't know. Maybe it is time to hang it up. I don't know. I could go either way on this one, really. I enjoy him. I enjoy hearing him. But he's old. He seems injury prone. He's definitely having a lot of health issues. So if he hung it up, I would definitely understand.
It's definitely a fall risk. He's had like multiple falls.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see in August, I guess. All right. Recently, Tony Khan told Ronda Rousey he has, quote, an open door invitation to return to AEW. So Switch, should she come back? And if she did, what would her return? Or excuse me, if she did, would her return help the women's division?
I mean, you got Tekla as a heel. I would like to see her come back because I think at this point, anything is an upgrade for the women's division. She has a name. I'm pretty sure she's going to get booed regardless, so she needs to embrace that and just be a dirty heel. But we really need to boost up this women's division, man.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know where all the hate came from when she was in WWE. I didn't understand it.
I don't know either, bro.
I thought she was good.
Fazby suggesting Ronda and Shafir as world tag champs.
That would be awesome. That would be a great team there.
See, that's what I was thinking, but it was kind of weird because Shafir, she's starting to get cheered now.
Right, yeah. All the Death Riders are starting to get cheered now.
Yeah. You throw Osprey over there, you'll get some cheers.
Fazby saying Ronda called wrestling fake, and that's where some of the hate is coming from.
True, yeah, I remember that. I bet she has a different perspective on it now than when she began. I bet. I bet she. Now I don't know the woman obviously, but I bet she probably regrets saying that.
Yeah, but they also booking Death Riders is booking them as faces because them going against they went against the Rascals, right?
Yeah, but I mean, people are still cheering them because Osprey was on the team,
Yeah.
So they've really become faces since their partnership with Will Ospreay started.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think the same thing. I don't know if she is going to come back. I think she said something to the effect she's done with wrestling. But if she does come back, great. I think she was good at wrestling and could improve as well. I think she improved during her time in WWE. Her return would do nothing but help the women's division, I think, and would get it more attention and would add some notoriety to the division as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I say welcome her back with open arms. Yeah, she only did that like one spot for AEW at that one show, right?
Yep, and that was it.
Wasn't she on Ring of Honor also? Or no?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
I don't. Mm-hmm.
All right. Kyle Fletcher is cleared to return to the ring, and he's called out international champion Konosuke Takeshita. So, Switch, how should this play out? And should Fletcher win another title so soon? Should he take the belt off Takeshita?
No, he shouldn't take the belt off Takeshita. He needs to go ahead on and take some losses. Takeshita got that belt back. I mean, I still say he needs to be in that world championship picture, but it's going to be a while for that being an MJF is right there. So he's just going to be putting on good matches until probably the end of the year, man. Because I don't really see them putting any other belt on him unless he wants. Well, his boy got what Mark Davis got, the International.
The National.
The National. Who has the TNT?
Wait, who the fuck?
Kevin Knight.
Kevin Knight, right? Thank you.
Kevin Knight. So I'm not sure what they're going to do with Fletcher. He's probably, like I said, just going to be putting on bangers till the end of the year, or at least until we get rid of this MJF and Osprey match at All In, and then we'll pick up something. But he's not taking that belt off to ain't happening.
Okay.
Fazby is saying Ronda was at Ring of Honor with Shafir versus Athena and Billy, where Ronda got injured.
Thank you, Fazby. We appreciate it. We don't usually watch. We only watch the Ring of Honor pay-per-views. So thank you.
The Ring of Honor.
Oh, Kay knew. Okay.
Yes.
I agree with Switch. I don't think I'm all for Fletcher returning and having a feud with Takeshita over the international title. That would be great, obviously. But I don't think Fletcher should win the belt this soon. And like Switch said, just put on great matches and eventually get into the world title scene. I think that he's earned it. He needs to put in some more time coming back from this injury, I feel like, and then he's ready to ascend to the world title scene. Yeah.
Yep.
So I think we totally agree on that. All right. Samoa Joe is taking several months off to film more of the streaming show Twisted Metal based on the video game. Who should emerge as the new leader of the Ops while Joe is out? Or the leader?
The obvious answer would be Hook. I'm going to throw a curveball in there.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
I'm going to throw a curveball in there.
Okay.
Max Caster.
Oh, yeah. He's not even in the Ops. Just bring him in.
Hey, just come over and take over. Just be in Max. Let him come on and take over.
Okay, that is a curveball. I thought he fell off the face of the earth. I don't know what happened to Max Caster.
I don't know. I was even looking today when I was doing something. I was looking on the phone trying to see what was up with him and Tony Storm. I couldn't find no information on them.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't know anything. Yeah.
Fazby saying, I would love to see Physio Sid as the leader.
Did he mean Psycho Sid?
Psycho Sid?
Physio, I don't know.
Sid? I don't know. But I'm going with, you said the obvious answer is Hook. I would see the smallest guy in the group, Hook, emerge as the badass leader of the group. I think that would be cool with Bowens in there, and who else is in it? Shibata.
Yeah, I think they need one more person though, because what Joe was saying, he was going to be gone for months. They need to try to recruit one more person. I don't really care for like 3 group factions. I like four man or women factions.
I agree.
Fazby saying that Max is at another company wrestling right now.
I think he's talking about Physio Sid. Oh, Max
No,
Caster.
Max Caster.
Well, who the fuck is Physio Sid?
That I don't know.
Let's get to the bottom of that. Okay, thank you for the information. I did not know that. I haven't heard Max Caster's name in months. You know, he was part of the most over thing in AEW for months, and now he's not even on the show. You know, didn't see that happening at all. I mean, for a while there, the Acclaimed were the most over part of AEW. You know.
Facts.
And now he's just gone.
That
shows you how wrestling can happen. And Billy Gunn's gone. Yeah, so that shows you how wrestling can go. Billy Gunn is still on the indies, I think, some though. All right, last discussion topic, unless you got one you want to throw out there, Switch. Wardlow was backstage at Double or Nothing. Do you think he's actually returning from his knee injury? And if he is, how should AEW bring him back in? He's been a TNT champion 3 times already. What can they do to bring him back? And well, first, is he coming back? And second, how should they bring him back?
I think he's coming back, but you know they struggle with booking these big guys. But if he does come back, I could see him being muscle for MJF. And
go back to being with MJF. Remember, they used to be together.
Yeah, I think he would go back to being somebody that MJF, like the only person he could probably trust. And to piggyback off of the first topic, we could probably get MJF and Wardlow against Darby and Foley.
Hey, there you go. I like that.
Fazby saying that it was a typo. He meant Psycho Sid.
Oh, okay. I thought he probably did, but I don't know. There's plenty of
I thought maybe there was someone going by Physio Sid.
Yeah, there's plenty of indie wrestlers I don't know. There could have been a guy named Physio Sid. I have no idea. So I feel like Wardlow is returning. You know, he went and taped the American Gladiators show, which I still have not watched a second of. I keep meaning to, and I keep forgetting it exists.
Me too.
But I want to watch it. But so I guess he's healthy. So, I mean, he did that. So I assume he's coming back. And I say bring him back, not immediately, but he's a guy who should be in the world title picture. He looks like a world champion. We've seen him. He can actually talk, too. And he can wrestle. So I mean, you look at the guy, he could be the face of the company. But as we've said, Tony Khan either doesn't know or doesn't know how or doesn't want to book big men, with the exception of Samoa Joe. But maybe Wardlow could be the first one he actually does right. I don't know, but he should be in the world title soon, no question. I've said the same thing about Brian Cage for years.
Yeah, but you know, even with that, man, if they was to do something like what you're saying and really push him into that scene, they would have to probably wait until next year to bring him back, because I don't see MJF losing that title until All In, and then Ospreay probably going to have that belt for a while, well into next year. So unless you bring him back as a heel against Ospreay.
Exactly. He could be a good monster challenger versus Ospreay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's a possibility. All right. And now it is time for the top 5.
Really quickly.
What? You're ruining my fucking thing here.
That was like talking about Wardlow. You jumped right in. You didn't give me. You didn't take a breath. As he's saying, I think it's time to give up on Wardlow.
Ooh, shark. Shark has fangs.
Really, I was sitting here to now be able to do your top 5 again.
Oh, okay. I hope you hear you feel that way. Why do you feel that way, Fazby? Don't interrupt me.
I'm not going to interrupt you.
It's time for the top 5. Every week, we bring you the top 5 rankings of the men, women, and teams of AEW. Switch and I submit our own lists. We fight about it. So we threaten to desecrate each other's graves. There's a lot of arguing, and then eventually we settle on the top 5. So we'll do ladies first. Number 5 this week, first time in the top 5, Maya World, who had a match and lost on Collision this week. Number 4, up 1 spot from number 5. She was in the Philly street fight, lost to Chris Statlander, but still looked pretty good. And that is Hikaru Shida. Number 3, up a spot from number 4. As I just mentioned, she won the Philly street fight, and that's Chris Statlander. Number 2 had her, what I think was her AEW debut, making her debut in the top 5. She looked pretty good, and that's Hazuki, and she's part of the Owen Hart Cup also. And number 1, still, she's been there for weeks, the world champion, Tekla. So that's number 1, Tekla. Number 2, Hazuki. Number 3, Chris Statlander. Number 4, Hikaru Shida. And number 5, Maya World.
May I read the comment?
Yeah, go ahead.
He's had too many chances and he keeps failing, says
I think a lot of that. I wouldn't blame him. He does seem he might be a little injury prone, but hopefully he has some good luck there in the future, and that's not the case forever. But I see where you're coming from, at least. All right, now the top 5 teams. Back in the top 5, they got a win. You might call an upset win over the Guns on Collision, and that's the Dog at number 5. Number 4, first time in the top 5, the team of John Clay, Pack, and Will Ospreay. They beat the Rascals on Collision. Number 3, down a spot from number 2 last week, the women's tag champs, Divine Dominion, who finally, their winning streak was ended. They had a time limit draw with High J. And again, number 3. Number 2, moving down from the number 1 spot, the Women's World Tag Team Champions, Cope and Cage. And number 1, they are back in the top 5. Orange Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong, the conglomeration, the World Trios Champions. So that's number 1, Orange, O'Reilly, and Strong. Number 2, Cope and Cage. Number 3, Divine Dominion. Number 4, John Moxley, Pack, and Will Ospreay. And number 5, the Dog. And to round it out, last but not least, the men. Number 5, first time in the top 5 in a while, and that is Brody King. He got a win, and is in the he got a win over Claudio Castagnoli, and is in the semifinals of the Owen Hart Cup. Number 4, same spot as last week. He successfully defended his international title against Daniel Garcia, and that is Konosuke Takeshita, who seems to be in the conglomeration now. Number 3, back in the top 5, been doing very consistent work on TV, and that is the national champion, Mark Davis, who is also in the semifinals of the Owen Hart Cup. Number 2, back in the top 5, he won that random four-way match on Dynamite last week and is getting a world title shot tonight on Dynamite. He's been on quite a winning streak, mostly against enhancement talent. But that is Roosh, number 2. And number 1, he's been there for several weeks now since he won the belt. And that is your world champion, MJF. So number 1, MJF. Number 2, Roosh. Number 3, Mark Davis. Number 4, Konosuke Takeshita. Number 5, Brody King. Really strong, varied top 5 there for the men. And those are your AEW top 5 for this week.
Eric Tate asking, is there no All Out this year?
I assume there is. They do it every year, but they usually do it like 6 or 7 days apart. Maybe they thought that was too few days apart and have canceled it. I haven't heard whether it is or is not happening this year, but I believe they have released their full pay-per-view schedule. I'm just not sure if All Out is on there. All right, and folks, we're coming to the end here. Here is what is on AEW Dynamite tonight. And we'll just go through this kind of quick, give our thoughts. Tonight, June 3rd, they're in Switch's neck of the woods, Richmond, Virginia, but he is on the other side of the state at the beach. Main event, we got the world champion MJF defending against Roosh. Switch, is there any way in the world Roosh wins the world title tonight?
I was waiting for you to come to this part of the card because I was going to ask you the same thing. I honestly don't believe there's a chance. I was going to ask you, do you believe there was a chance?
Not a chance on earth, no.
Okay, so my follow-up question. I think Roosh is good.
Yeah.
We know he's not winning tonight. They've been giving him all this enhancement talent. What do you think they're going to do with Roosh after tonight?
That's a great question. Because they've been giving him a push, and this feels like the end of the push, maybe.
That's what I'm saying.
Definitely losing. So I don't know. I think just make him hang in there with MJF, give him a great match, almost win the belt. MJF cheats, keeps the belt, and so now we have Roosh on a higher profile than when he began. And now let's continue the push. This is what I would do. Let's continue the push and have him face some non-enhancement talent and get some wins that matter more and up his profile even more. That's what I say, because he's been delivering. I think he's great in the ring. He's very
I like that.
Like, he looks like he wants to kick your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he looks like he means what he's doing. And I like that a lot. So I say have him come close tonight and then continue the push. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
Could he win, but on a disqualification? I know I'm supposed to be just doing commentary, but
Hey,
that way he doesn't get the belt, but he also doesn't add a loss to his.
I think that would be a great way to go. Yeah, MJF could take a DQ loss. He would not be hurt at all, and that would be great for Roosh. That would be a great way to go. Now, AEW doesn't do that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's something they should do more. They should think of that more. They try and protect people too much, and they have way too many clean finishes. It makes things too predictable. Give me some clusterfucks. Give me some run-ins. Make it unpredictable, you know? I guessed, not to brag, I guessed Double or Nothing. I guessed every match correctly, which is cool, but I don't like that, because what that means is the pay-per-view was predictable. You know, in wrestling, I want to be surprised. I don't want to be able to predict what you're doing. And sometimes their booking is so predictable. They just need to take a swerve. Do the opposite of what people think you're going to do sometimes, just for the sake of doing the opposite. You know, that's what I.
Cosby saying Roosh is going to get pushed still for that Mexico show.
Yeah, they're doing what's the name of it? Grand Slam Mexico, yeah. Coming up in August.
Eric Tate saying we're a time limit draw. That's a possibility for the match.
The world title match, don't they do an hour time limit?
I think so.
So I mean, hey, that'd be cool if they can go an hour. Do it.
But for
scheduled tonight, so maybe that is what they're doing.
Yeah, but for that Mexican match, for that Mexican pay-per-view, I think Andrade is going to be the one that's getting pushed for that one.
Yeah. I don't think it's a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like a big Dynamite. Yeah. But I think you're right. Yeah, Andrade. He's featured pretty heavily in the early advertisements for that show.
Mm-hmm.
Also tonight we have the TNT title match. The Jet Kevin Knight defends his belt against his former Jet Speed partner, Speedball Mike Bailey, and this is going to be a hell of a match, I think. And I'll ask you the same question, Switch. Does Mike Bailey have any chance of winning the TNT title tonight?
Nope.
No, nope.
Nope. But that's not even what I'm watching it for. I want to watch it because I know it's going to be a banger. This should be, well, no, I forgot what else we got tonight. We should have.
Wait, you really cut out there. What'd you say?
I said we're good wrestling tonight. I was going to say Kevin Knight and Speedball was going to be matching tonight, but then I forgot who else is wrestling. So we're just going to get some good wrestling tonight.
Oh, I think it's definitely going to be the match of the night. No question. I don't think there's any question. I think these two want to go out there and tear it up tonight. I think that's exactly what we're going to see.
Which is cool because I feel like that's also what the storyline demands.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Two guys giving their all. Yeah. Trying to prove who's better now that they're not partners anymore. All right. We have an Owen Hart Men's Cup semifinal. This is a non-title match. We have national champion Mark Davis of the Callis family taking on Will Ospreay. I think we both see Ospreay winning this.
Yeah. But see, that's why I say we had some good wrestling, because this could possibly be match of the night too.
It could. I don't think so, but you're right. It could. It could be. We'll see. We'll see how they match up. We'll see how they match up. It may be more of a story, more of a drama than the Bailey and Knight match. So that may do match of the night there if they tell a better story, with Ospreay training with the Death Riders and changing his style and his approach. We see more of that with Davis. It can make for a very interesting match. Yeah. So you may be right there. And last but not least, we have an Owen Hart Cup women's quarterfinal. We have Alex Windsor, one half of the Brawling Birds, and she's facing a mystery opponent who a lot of people think is going to be Mercedes Moné. Switch, do you have a guess?
I think Mercedes.
You think Mercedes? If I had to bet money, I'd say Mercedes, yeah. But, they do have several women in this tournament who aren't normal AEW gals, so maybe it's another, Japanese or Mexican wrestler that we don't know that well, I'm
about to say it better be a big one then.
Yeah. I think they could use another name in this tournament.
Yeah.
And Mercedes would be a good. Did she win it last year? I don't remember who won the women's.
Mercedes.
Okay. Yeah, she did.
But anyways, that's what's going on with Dynamite tonight. We are doing a watch along at 7:55. Myself, K Fabulous, and Wolf.
Just you and Wolf.
Just me and Wolf.
My allergies are killing me. There's no way.
Apparently, just me and
Sorry.
Wolf. And
send me the link anyway, because I'm trying to make it home. I'm trying to make it home by at least 8:30. So send me the link anyway.
All right. So that's at 7:55 tonight. We're doing that watch along. So come join us in about 70 minutes. And tomorrow night, Switch, K Fabulous, and I are doing a watch along of JCW Lunacy, where you never know what in the world is going to happen. Vince Russo's the head writer. If you've not watched it, you got to come check it out with us. 6:55 on Thursday. It's a wild show, good wrestling, great storylines, unpredictable. You really never know where it's going from one episode to the next, and I mean that in the best way. The stories make sense, but are also unpredictable, which is the best way of writing, I think.
But I hope Tony Khan got some tips from Vince Russo when he talked to him about being unpredictable.
Yeah, I hope so. Right. Because I was reading Russo's first book today, and he was saying he would have a booking session with Vince McMahon, and they would be talking about what they were going to do, and they would pick what the crowd thought was going to happen, and then they would just go the total opposite direction. just for like I said earlier, just for the sake of going the total opposite direction. So that
Mhm.
a little more of that. Yeah, join us at 6:55 tomorrow. And then next week, we are going to be off. No shows next week. And then we will be back on Tuesday, June 16th. For Tuesday Night Russo, we will be watching Raw is War from April 20th, 4/20, 4/20, 4/20, April 20th, 1998. Where we'll see Stone Cold continue his reign as WWF champion and Vince McMahon continue his quest to get the belt off Stone Cold, as we just saw Dude Love attack Stone Cold to end the show last night on Tuesday Night Russo. So again, that's not till June 16th. But tonight, 7:55 Dynamite. Tomorrow, 6:55 Lunacy. What?
Fast B saying, please take a 10-minute power nap before Dynamite, Asa, so you don't feel tired. And then saying TK made Darby champion, so that's unpredictable.
Yeah, and it was on TV, which I love. But, you know,
Once in a blue moon.
Pay-per-view, you know. But that's going to be it for us tonight. K Fabulous, thank you for doing the comments.
Yeah.
Switch, thank you for joining us on your vacation. I appreciate
Already. You already know, bro. Got you back when I can.
Yeah, and join us at 7:55 for our Dynamite Watch Along. And until then, everybody, love yourselves, love each other. And if you're driving in the next hour, use your turn signals. I'm Switch, you're going to be driving. Use your turn signals.
Got him.
See everybody. Thank you for joining.
All right, y'all.
We may or may not do AEW Weekly next week. If we do a show, that'll be the only show we do next week. So we'll see. But
Bet that
we'll see you in an hour.
Okay.